Let's not forget. Never thought this would be the way I transfer to Spotify. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if it was because of music, that makes more sense because it's a music streaming service. Well, no, it says music and podcasts. Okay. That makes more sense. That doesn't mean I have to deal with every 30 minutes I have to get that ad. Technically better than, what's it called? What is it called, Josh? It completely left me. Holy shit. What the fuck was I talking about? Spotify is better than SoundCloud's ads. There we go. My brain is off today. That's fine. I'm stressed. I can blame it on that. I can also just blame it on you. Which I will do.
Wait, why? What did I do?
You know you did.
What did I do?
You know you did.
I did nothing.
That's what a guilty man says.
I did nothing.
Sure you did. You know, I always hated orange juice. Because they always use artificial oranges. What's funny is, my mom, she ordered some online, and they bought a brand that uses authentic oranges, which I love authentic oranges. I nearly fucking citrus poisoned myself with too many oranges. So she hates this orange juice she bought, and I absolutely love it. There's a weird duality there. Let's not forget, Wily Machine 7 is by far the hardest in the series. So, am I going to fail miserably numerous times at this boss fight? Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I know you didn't, but you can pretend. Off to a great start, getting hit by the first attack. Oop, got hit by the second one, too. Wonderful. Alright, time to restart. The good thing about restarting is I get to watch this long-ass cutscene that's like 15 to 20 seconds in length. I could do a Genshin mission in that time, because Ganyu is just that overpowered. And yep, the 20-second mark hits and I can play the game again. You tired?
No.
It sounded like you're doing the tired noise. And I guess you've never been one to do that.
Oh no, I just had a cap for a water bottle.
Oh god. You know, as a kid, I'd always chew on those, and my family would immediately be like, "Don't chew on those, you're gonna get yourself killed." Well, what if I want to? We all know children are suicidal. I mean, almost every baby tries to stick a metallic fork in a fucking electrical outlet. I tried to. Isn't it strange how one of the most successful Seinfeld skits was the What's the Deal with Airline Food? Whenever most people in the middle class don't even get to get airline food. It's not served to people. At least, not anymore. Like, how the fuck did a line that's so unrelatable end up being one of the most popular? Actually, maybe there's a sort of like theory with that. Perhaps Seinfeld only appeals to the higher class. Shall we make a conspiracy theory, Gabriel?
What?
Shall we make a conspiracy theory against Seinfeld?
No.
Alright, why not? I think it'd be fun.
No.
You're boring.
Mm.
I think that a conspiracy theory against Seinfeld would be lovely.
No, it weren't.
Why not? It's a dead show. No one's gonna fight about it. It'd be like the Mandela Catalog. Just really big, well-known internet, like, creepypasta. Ooh. Dude, Mandela Catalog is hella interesting. You watch any of it?
Watch what?
Mandela Catalog.
The fuck?
It's this, someone made like an internet VHS tape set. I guess not VHS tape, but like old-time news set. That's entire purpose is to cater to the horror of like delusioned past aspects, like the tapes that play these audios constantly glitch and distort, saying things like, if you encounter an alternate, remember the think principle, and THIN are all correct, and then K is just kill yourself, then know your place of reality, then know your enemy. And it's just very concerning. It's really well done, actually. Unlike me fighting this Wily boss. I got 1 HP, I'm gonna no-hit the rest of this boss. Said no one ever. But no, seriously, look up the Mandela Catalog at some point. Markiplier did a video on it. He played the fan game Maple County, and he played the fan game... It was recent, but I already forget the name of it. I think it was just... Oh yeah, Mandela Invasion. Really good. Really good stuff. You're content with just doing this attack, huh, Wily? Holy shit! He only did one attack! Which works for me, because I have full health going into the capsule. And all my health's gonna go away still, but hey. That's besides the point.
I'll be back.
Jesus Christ.
I'm returned.
So, I just learned by watching someone do the Wily Capsule fight that this whole time you can mash out of the fire effect. That would have been good to fucking know! Not that games in this time period ever told you anything, but... Still hurts. I never thought to try and mash through this attack. You also need to hit literally every wild coil in order to kill Wily effectively. This boss was actually made to where you need to be near perfection or just have E-tanks on standby. That's fucked. That's probably a programming error, honestly. Maybe not, because they have the music in the background and all. I almost mashed out. Mash. Shit. Alright, I gotta do basically the entire rest of his health bar without taking any damage. I think we all know that that was gonna end soon, but not as soon as it did. Man, AOT fans are wildin'.
How so?
For starters, I'm all for people thinking that their show that they're watching is peak fiction and all that. I don't mind that. But there's one page I follow. What?
Oh, nothing. It just reminded me of a meme.
Oh, the one where it's us. Bro, come watch Squid Game, it's peak fiction, and all the people just emerge from the like cars and shit. Pig fiction, you say?
No. Peak fiction. I'll show you peak fiction.
Oh yeah, that's how it was.
Show you, and then the cosplayers on One Piece.
Yeah. But what's it called? They're comparing, like, they're making some of the wildest comparisons I've ever seen. They said Eren is a greater protagonist, and, you know, some of them, you know, I can say maybe, yeah, sure, you know. You have your biases and stuff, whatever, right? I don't mind. But one of them was the protagonist from a Silent Voice. Why are we comparing Eren Yeager to Silent Voice? What the fuck? Which one has better written characters? A post-apocalyptic horror fantasy. A tragedy. A tragedy based on the horrors of school bullying and people who don't understand how deaf people work. I don't know. That's kind of a weird comparison if you ask me. There was also a comparison to the protagonist from fucking Kaguya-sama. You know, Love is War. Like, bro! Who the fuck is comparing Eren Yeager to this shit? I want people to say Eren's a better protagonist than, you know, maybe Naruto, maybe Ichigo, right? I've never watched Bleach personally. I can see people not liking Naruto. I can get that, right? The fuck does Slice of Life have to do with anything? No shit, the character with childhood trauma based on his parents literally getting murdered in front of him would have worse, or better character writing than, I want to fuck the rich girl. Like, let's just be honest here. I'd also like to point out, I sent the post to Aaron, but I didn't see Luffy on that. Just saying. Oh, but you know, the protagonist, what's it called? A silent voice, of course. I have learned how to mash out of the fire. Apparently, you have to press the shoot button a couple times. I see. I'm learning this fight. I'm getting better. Unlike you, because you're playing Strikers. Come on, I respect that. Alright. This is the deal between that settles the difference between the boys and the men. Goombas or Koopa Troopas?
Koopa Troopa?
Correct. Tailors of the incorrect variety. And also, I do understand, how could you not love the little chestnut? It's just Koopa Troopas better.
Speaking of, do you think Talon's clocked out?
Nope. More than likely, he's either on VR or out at like Chipotle or something. He asked me if I wanted to go to the comic book store, and I'm like, bro, I literally told you that we're saving our money, right? And apparently, he just didn't listen. But whatever, whatever. I'm doing a thing called learning, Gabe. I didn't know I could do this. Apparently there is room in my brain. I say that and then immediately stand in an attack. Like, literally knowing it was going to come to me.
Oh yeah. Bad news, or at least apparently for you at least.
That's good.
We forgot to add one more collection. The Borderlands the Hamster collection.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure we forgot some more too, but who cares?
Yeah.
You
Well,
actually
apparently
don't have the 3D All-Stars collection. I mean, it was a joke. I'm not actually sitting here, how could you have that many? You know, it's...
I mean, yeah. Technically I do, but it's Talon's copy.
Oh, yeah. You know what's funny?
What?
He bought that so he could play it for a bit and then resell it. Because he saw that happening from a mile away. So he wanted to experience it, and then also get like double the money back. Which, not gonna lie, kinda smart. It's also funny that, you know, they were like, after the 31st, this game will be unobtainable. Thinking that people would majestically buy the game and all of its copies on the 31st of March. So it was in Walmart shelves until, like, December, honestly. It lasted all of 21, or 2021. I'm sure you can go to, like, a GameStop or something and there's still a couple of the shelves. Just... dumbasses. Ooh, that was bad. Ah. I love that because of security breach, a lot of FNAF fans came back and thinking there's gonna be actual horror and stuff, but there wasn't. So they just started fucking memeing the shit out of FNAF for like the past few weeks.
I mean, it hasn't been memed already.
I know it was already memed, don't get me wrong, it's just now it's worse. Before, there was a select few. Now there's a mass. God, he's doing up again. The higher Dr. Wily is, the better for me. Good. I want an old man to get high, alright?
That hurt.
I just wanted to phrase it funnily. Evidently I failed because you didn't laugh!
Eh.
I think I just found out how to avoid his attacks, but I have to go through those like 50-second waste of time first. I asked my mom this earlier. Would you rather have a zit grow in your eye or stick a toothpick under your toenail and kick a wall?
What?
She had relatively the same response. So, what's your answer?
I'm not answering that stupid ass question.
It's a good question, because what if maybe one day you're captured in a corner, like in a corner, but like you're in someone's basement and they're like, "You got two options, kid: zit in your eye or toothpick." You have to be ready for these kind of things. No, you don't. If that ever happens, I just accept the bullet, honestly.
Hello?
That's good.
Yeah.
Ah, I almost had it. Okay, I got it next run. If I went quiet there, which I'm sure you were enjoying it, I'm sorry.
What?
If I went quiet there.
Eh.
It's probably nice not having disturbing questions berated at you. Like the whole Waffle Iron debacle. Okay, every wild coil counts. Man, they'd be making Wily's final weakness some of the wackest shit. Top spin, lead bubble, wild coil, chill spike. I'll say this one, Thunderwolf. Fuck. Stop doing that, asshole! There we go. I'm better with this. Ah, god damn it! Not perfect, but better. Condiments and helmets do the exact opposite things.
Okay.
Helmets prevent life loss. Condoms prevent life.
Mm-hmm.
Weird to think about. It sure would be nice if he went higher a lot more, but no, that's just RNG. We all know I don't have good at that. Rest in peace, Giva Sunner.
Yes.
Gilva Sunner?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Rest in peace. 3,500 takedowns though, man. YouTube, chill the fuck out. You'd think Japanese companies would have learned after Toei, right?
It wasn't YouTube. was
Nintendo, which is a Japanese company. That's what I meant to. Yeah. Me be dumbass. The worst part is none of them were necessarily under fair use. So there was no way to get appeals like Mark could. That was a good run.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it, but it was a good run.
Mm.
Did I ever tell you the story behind the Ace figure that I got?
I think so, yeah.
How I got it mainly because I wanted it to not be good?
Yeah?
Yeah. Did you just hate it when multi-billion-dollar companies prove you wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Almost had him. He had 4 health left. Actually, I can't remember if it's Mega Man and Base or Mega Man 7 which had the hardest Wily capsule. Either way, the SNES games weren't very friendly, were they?
No, no, they weren't.
In particular, and Base was always horrible. Though that's kind of what makes it always, like, you know, almost appealing to go back to. In the same way that people want to go back to Dark Souls and such, because, you know, it was the hardest game of all time and all that. I can't find myself wanting to go back to Mega Man and Base because it's one of the hardest games, you know? It's like, I know I'll be spending hours upon hours on it, solely because it's, you know, not easy. I'm not going to be able to beat it within a decent few attempts, hardly any game overs. I'll probably get a game over once per level. Ah, fuck. This is not the run anymore, that's for sure. I'm not gonna start from trying, I guess. That was a near perfect dodge, holy shit. Oh, that's fucking evil.
What?
So he shoots 3 different types of attacks. An ice attack, a fire attack, and a normal attack. The ice attack freezes you, and the fire attack burns you. I escaped the freeze, which gives you no iframes, only to immediately get hit by the fire. So I saved myself, only to get literally impending doomed.
Yeah, it'll be like that sometimes.
Mega Man, whenever you think about it, uses insulative materials, considering he can be burned and frozen.
Hmm.
When you think about the fact that he contains robot powers, oh, I just wasted a wild coil. When you think about the fact that he uses robot master powers, it makes sense.
Mm.
It does make sense. You gotta retain all of shits. That was not how I was supposed to dodge those, but hey, it worked. It took me 6 attacks. He evened out in just 1. Fuck. Ah, God, I did that again! I do this thing, where whenever I mash out, I try and hold square so that way I can get a free wild coil charge. Since it's a charge weapon. And its energy conservation is actually fairly good. It only uses 2 per charge shot. But it does 2 damage to Wily Capsule, and that's the best weapon against Wily Capsule, right? So every Wily, or every wild coil counts. So I'll try and hold square so that I get every wild coil, right? What this will sometimes result in is me pressing X and square at the same time, holding down X and make it to where I don't jump. And whenever you attack Wily Capsule, he always does a retaliation attack, where he sends a shockwave along the floor. And me preventing myself from jumping and a shockwave attack, I don't think I need to spell it out for you.
Oof.
Yeah, it's not pretty. Jesus fuck, personal space, man. Well, that's a waste of a wild coil. Yes!